Happy House, presented by Creative Kid Stuff. I'm learning how to make an adorable, fun craft with Alexis Thompson. I love these because they seem simple, inexpensive. It would be like a great birthday party craft, possibly.
Oh yeah.
How hard it is. So.
Yes, easily.
And then
I watched my friends' kids, and when they come over, we do a science project. So we called it Science Wednesdays. Then I started a website, and eventually a publisher came to me and asked me to do some books for them. So that's how it all started.
And finally, I'm learning how to do something I've never done before. Emerson's going to teach me how to groom a horse. What is that?
It's a curler, so it goes straight and it gets some hair off. That's
Okay.
loose. So this all over its body.
Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Happi. I learned early on things are much easier with a little help. I also have a few tricks of my own to share. It's go time, people. Welcome to the Happy House, presented by Creative Kid Stuff. Today's craft activity is brought to you by Supermoms. I'm with Alexis Thompson, one of my favorite crafters. Maybe actually my favorite crafter.
Feels so special.
And we are going to make something really adorable. Alexis, I saw these button bracelets when I was just kind of looking around the internet, and I immediately thought, Alexis can teach me how to make this. I don't need to watch a video. I can have you come and...
I got you, girl. Yes.
I love these because they seem simple, inexpensive. It would be like a great birthday party craft, possibly, depending on how hard it is. So.
Yes, easily. It's such a fun project. I'm so glad you sent it to me because I have a bazillion buttons.
I love buttons.
Yes, and it's just fun to mix and match the colors and the different kinds of buttons. So the materials that you'll need, of course, buttons, and then some kind of threading material. I've used leather or pleather here, and then this is jute, and I know you like kind of a natural look.
I do like this.
Yeah, we're gonna go with that. And what's nice about the jute is that it's thin. And when you are looking at the buttons and your materials, you wanna make sure that your stringy material goes through the holes in the buttons, because that can be really frustrating when it doesn't actually work.
That seems like a good idea.
Yes.
Okay.
So you're gonna wanna cut your string to about 24 inches, which we've already done there, and we've doubled yours up just to add a little bit more dimension, a little bit more color. Then you're gonna wanna take it and fold it in half. And you've already picked out your buttons, so beautiful choice here. When you do this, you wanna also pick out one that will be your closure button. And you've already done that with this
The end,
purple
like
one
right here.
Yes, yep.
Okay.
So when you make this knot, you wanna keep in mind that when you close this, this button has to pass through the loop.
Got it.
Okay, so there you go on that side.
Okay, so step one, we're making a knot that will be sort of the closure knot.
Yes, you got it. So it's just a overhand knot there, and you'll pull it as tight as possible.
Let's see here, because I don't want it too big, I'm guessing.
Nope. But as you just kind of measure the button, just want to measure the diameter of it in between. Yeah,
right, I think
that should work.
Okay.
Perfect. Now, before we start actually stringing the buttons, I want to talk about the different types of buttons that you can get.
Okay.
Of course, there's ones with 4 holes, 2 holes, and then 1 hole. And there's different ways that you string each one up.
All right.
So basically what you're going to want to do if there's 4, you're just going to want to make a little X, cross the thread between the 4 buttons.
Okay.
This one, you want to make sure that your material is small enough because you're going to go through both of the holes twice.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
And then the single one, you can do a little knot just like we did for the closure, string it onto one, and then put another knot on the other side just to capture it in there.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind as you're stringing along. And what I like about it too, you can be, really precise and measure, an inch between each one, but I kind of like the randomness of it. You can also stack buttons like I've done here too.
Okay.
So you can just add some height, and that's always really fun too.
I also like that you could probably do, if you wanted to, you could do 3 buttons and do them in the very center of your bracelet. And so honestly, anything goes.
Yeah, you just have to work in one direction.
Okay.
From the knot that you've made for your closure down.
Got it.
Because at the end, we're gonna tie on your closure button.
All right. Should we get started?
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so you wanna start with this one.
All right, so
And the way you have it, you're gonna wanna start with, just pick 1 hole and then you're gonna go diagonal from that.
putting both threads through,
Yep.
which is easier said than done when, oh, I did it.
Yes.
When you're my age. This could be dicey. Okay.
Now, once you have that first string through the 2 holes, you want to move the button down to where you want it on your bracelet.
Got
So
it.
pretty close to that knot. Yep.
Like right. I don't want it too close to this is where my closure button will be though too, so.
You got it.
Okay,
Yep.
so like that.
Yep. And then you're gonna wanna take the second string and make sure you just see kind of how, yep, that's perfect. The way that they're placed it on, this first one doesn't matter because you wanna make sure you match up the other buttons that follow. But once you get that in and go through the second one, all right.
I got him. Okay.
Perfect.
All right, so then
Yep.
this is a great little project for a birthday party.
Yeah, this would keep the kids busy for a while.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. There. And then
Or
back
adults,
here.
I guess, too.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a fun. A lot of projects are fun for adults and kids, I think. All right.
Perfect.
So
You
that-
could also put some Scotch tape at the end and make kind of like a needle.
yeah.
That would work also. Perfect. Isn't that cute?
Yes, I love it.
Okay, and then yeah, we'll just work our way down
Same
for the other
thing?
buttons. And it looks like you picked a lot of 4-hole buttons, which are the easiest ones to string on. So,
So smart. All right.
trim.
All right. Okay. So we basically put the thread through all the buttons. The trickiest part was, you're right, the buttons with 2 holes we had to go through 2 different times.
Yes.
But then simply tied a knot at the end of our clasp button, and it's done.
Yeah, what I love about it too is that you can adjust to your size.
Yeah.
And you just move the buttons down if you need a little bit more or less.
Yeah, it turned out really cute.
Ready?
Right, I'm gonna-
Okay, here we go. And there we go.
Ta-da! That is a lot of fun. I definitely, if I do this with kids, would get the bigger hole buttons and probably stick to the 4-hole buttons so they don't have to double back. But lots of fun. A cute, easy idea. Thank
Fun.
you.
Thanks for sending it to me.
Yeah. I like how I tell you what I want to do.
No, I love it.
And then you make it happen.
It's a good challenge.
Yeah. Up next on the Happy House, so writing a book, that's a big deal. A lot of people wonder about it. If you had any advice to give somebody about getting started, what would you say?
Oh, that's a good question. I would say to follow your passion, find something you're really interested in and write about that, and start a website, start a blog, write every day. That's the best way to learn how to write.
Write every day.
Write every day.
That's a good one. Today's Supermom is Liz Heinicke, scientist and entrepreneur.
Yeah, I do a lot of stuff.
I know, and banjo player.
Yeah, that too.
So Liz, first of all, what's your favorite part about being a mom? And this is kind of a hard question, honestly.
Oh my gosh, it is. You know, I think it's just seeing the world through my kids' eyes, and they're so excited about things, and other than that, it's like mostly just hugging them.
That's a good one. I like that too. And when
Yeah.
they hug back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Even my teenagers.
That's
yeah.
nice. So you have a series of books all about science, which are amazing.
Thank you.
But how did you get started with that? How did you start writing books?
So I worked in a research lab for 10 years before I had kids. And I got my master's degree in science while I was doing that. But I decided to stay home with my kids and see how, career change.
Yeah.
And loved it, but I started naturally doing science with them. I watched my friends' kids, and when they come over, we do a science project. So we called it Science Wednesdays. Then I started a website, and eventually a publisher came to me and asked me to do some books for them. So that's how it all started.
It all started.
Yeah.
And it was a great evolution because now your kiddos are bigger, so you have time to do more things outside the home.
It's been a dream. I mean, I realize how fortunate I am to be doing this. It's great. And they still like doing science with me. And it's cool. As they get older, we do more complicated experiments. So I just really enjoy it.
I love it. So writing a book, that's a big deal. A lot of people wonder about it. If you had any advice to give somebody about getting started, what would you say?
Oh, that's a good question. I would say to follow your passion, find something you're really interested in and write about that, and start a website, start a blog, write every day. That's the best way to learn how to write.
Write every day.
Write every day.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
And finally, if you were to have one piece of advice or tip for parents about getting their kids involved in science and doing science at home, what is that?
I would say let your kids follow their passions. So approach science in a way that's interesting to them. If you have a kid who loves art, kind of look at some art science projects. If they love tech, find some techie projects like making, gloves for their iPhone. And don't take over. Let them do the project. You can help them when they need help and you can guide them, but let the kids be in charge of what they're doing.
That's sometimes one of the hardest things
It is
about
hard,
being a mom.
but you got to step back.
Got to step back.
Yeah.
Step back. Thank you so much, Liz.
So much fun. Thanks, Happi.
Take a minute to learn how to make delicious sweet potato pie. I cheat on the whole crust situation.
Why would you make a crust when it's this easy, right?
You boil your sweet potatoes, and this recipe calls for a pound of sweet potatoes, and then you peel them and break them apart, and then we need a half cup butter. This is a low-cal recipe. A half cup milk and 2 eggs, and then we need a half teaspoon cinnamon and a half teaspoon nutmeg, which
Pour
is
it
in
in?
there.
Yeah.
Yep, pour it in. And then a cup sugar.
Okay, that's it?
Oh wait, one more ingredient, a teaspoon vanilla. Do you want to do the honors and finish mixing this? And then into our pie shell.
Yeah, I'll let you do it.
Then we pop it in the oven at 350 and bake it for about 55 to 60 minutes, depending on your oven. And voila, it turns out just like this.
That's super pretty. I want to eat some.
You should. Up next on the Happy House, I'm learning how to do something I've never done before. Emerson, are you going to teach me how to groom a horse?
Yeah.
Emerson, what are you going to teach me today?
I'm gonna teach you how to groom a horse.
How did you learn how to groom a horse?
My grandma taught me how to groom a horse because she has horses.
She has horses?
Yeah.
Do you have a horse?
Yes.
You have your own horse?
Yeah.
What's its name?
Blue.
Oh my goodness, you're a very lucky girl to have your own horse. Which horse are we going to groom?
We're gonna groom Blue first.
Blue first? Okay. How did you name your horse Blue?
Well, me and my brother liked the color blue, so we decided to name it Blue.
That's a good idea. I'm excited to get started. What do we do first?
First, we need to get the halter.
The halter?
Can you grab that?
Yes, okay. So this is the halter? All right, I'm gonna give that to you because you're the expert. I know nothing about this.
Then we're gonna come and get it.
Okay. We're going in, getting the horse. Should I close this so that they don't get out? Okay. Although they don't look like they're moving very fast this morning. Oh. She's getting there. Yeah.
Come here, Blue. So it goes behind his ears. And you take it. Oh no, his mane's in there, huh?
Blue, you need a haircut.
Tie it, remember? There you go. It's all yours.
All right, Blue, are you ready? Are you ready for me? Okay. All right, you got that, Emerson? I'll lock it behind me. Who is this other horse with Blue?
Victor.
Victor. Victor, I'm gonna make sure you don't escape. All right. So we're coming into the barn. Blue, I think Blue's kind of excited.
First, you hook up the horse Happi
To where? Where do I hook it? Right
over here.
over here? Or the red loops right here?
Yeah.
All right. Why are we hooking up the horse?
So it doesn't get away when we're trying to groom it.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Then what's next?
We check to see if there's any injuries. So if we touch that spot, it doesn't get hurt.
Okay, so we just give Blue a once over. How you doing today, Blue? Oh yeah. All right. I feel like this side looks good. I don't see any injuries. I see a lot of hair. Is Blue always this fluffy?
No.
I think he looks good. What do you think?
He looks good too.
Okay, so now what's the next step? What is that?
It's a curler, so it goes straight and it gets some hair off that's
Okay.
loose. So just all over its body.
So how do I do it everywhere? We're gonna have to cover the whole thing. Does Blue like this or does it hurt?
He likes it.
He likes it. All right. Blue. I can feel how fluffy Blue is. Okay. So when we're done, oops, sorry, Blue has some tangles right here. Are we gonna be able to fix that? Okay. All right, so we brushed out Blue.
I'm gonna show you how to pick the foot. We don't want it to have rocks in its feet.
Oh, because that would hurt, obviously, right? Okay, so what is this? This is a pick, and you're gonna show me what you do with it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna scoot around so I can see, because I can't see very well. Oh yeah, I can see. You're getting all the dirt and rocks out of there. Okay.
Give it a shot.
Okay, give it a shot. I feel a little nervous. Okay, so where do I grab Blue right here?
Mm-hmm. You go like this.
You go like that? Oh, okay. Okay. Is that good? Am I doing it? Okay. Thank you, Blue. Okay. Then anything else, Emerson?
We're gonna brush its hair.
Brush its hair. Oh yeah, this is where I saw some tangles. Blue, you're gonna be ready for a night out on the town after this. It's kind of like a spa day. Blue, I think Emerson's coming back. Whoa! Whose horse is that?
Mine too.
I thought Blue was your pony.
I have two. This is my first one. This is my second one.
You have two horses? Look at All right, and so you're gonna groom this horse, but I'm gonna finish grooming Blue?
Yes.
All right. Thanks for teaching me all about this. It was lots of fun, Emerson. Oh yeah. Now I know how to groom a horse. Check. Blue will eat the carrot,
Yeah.
so I should take the carrot.
And these 2 treats.
And these two. What? Oh. One at a time or 2 at a time? 1, 2, just 1? 1. Okay. All right. Now what are we doing, Emerson?
For the treats, you just put your put your hand out flat and then let it eat it.
So is that because they did a good job? All right. Blue. Do you want another treat, Blue? Okay, Blue. Nice job today. Thanks for letting me groom you. Yep. Are you gonna pick up that carrot, Emerson? Blue, are you ready for your carrot? Hey, Emerson, thank you. This was lots of fun.
You're welcome.
And I learned something new. Thanks for being with us on the Happy House today.
Trying to clean it and get stuff out.
Okay.
Turn and wrap it up.
All right. All right. Okay. Thanks for being with us on the farm today at the Happy House. At the Happy House. We're not actually at the Happy House. I could never run a farm. Okay. Thanks for being with us on the Happy House.